Hi, this is Ed Mahan, Brand Ambassador for Staten Island Yachts. Welcome to our series of videos designed to help you get the most out of your new yacht. Today we're going to talk about the electronic switching system found on all Prestige yachts built since around 2017. At first it seems confusing, but once you use the system a few times, it becomes second nature. Just remember, your owner's manual is a great source of information for all of these systems, so keep it handy and refer to it often. Now let's get started with the control panel. Okay, let's start at the entrance to the boat. Back here you have the control panels that control the electronic switching devices, battery, and Chabert system. So we're going to unlock this, press the house and house negative. That'll power up the Chabert system. If you're going to use the engines, we do the engine switches. The generator switch does not operate from here. It's fed by its own battery, and it's not necessary to use that one. Once all the batteries are on and the Chabert system is powered up, you'll see all these various icons. First icon shows the battery state of charge. House batteries. The gauge will come up and show you it's 100% charged, full, and it's 27.2 volts. If you go back to the next one, that's the port engine. Same thing, 27.2 volts. So every press of the back arrow gives you another choice. Starboard engine, bow thruster batteries, which are on their own circuit. They're sitting at 26.9 volts. So everything's good and ready to go. We go back to the home screen. We go to the lighting. You can control all the lights in the boat from right here. So by pushing each switch, turns on all the light in each cabin, the auxiliary outside, and the outside lighting. When you're leaving the boat, you don't have to worry about turning off every switch in the boat. You just come here and turn that off. That shuts off the power to all the lights. The lighting controls are wireless, so that's how you can accomplish that. Now, each cabin, each area of the boat has its own switches, so you can turn on the lights on and off as you see fit. Mood lighting, working lighting, so on and so forth. Again, you're leaving the boat for the day, turn off all the lights, turn off all your switches by pressing them, and you're good to go. Next will be climate control. By pushing the snowflake, it brings up this page. On, off, cool, heating, or dehumidify. So today it's a little cool. We have it set at 75 degrees. The fans are spinning at level 2. And by pushing these buttons, you can raise or lower the temperatures. That is the set point. And raise or lower the fan set points also. Because it's a chilled water system, you have to tell it that you want to go in heat mode or cool mode. And then when you come over to the thermostat panel or control panel for each air handler, you also, by pushing the mode switch, can tell it what to do. Cool heat is automatic. So if the entire system is in heat mode, all of the thermostats will be in heat mode. You can't have some cabins in cool and some cabins in heat. It's one or the other. There's also, you can control each air handler's fan system by pushing the fan, manual, or automatic. Set temperatures. You can set it to go higher or lower by that, or turn the whole air handler completely off. Going back to the home page, we're going to touch the plug. This will show us the flow of electricity coming into the boat via the shore power cords. Shore power 1, ship's electrical needs. Shore power 2, air conditioning needs. Shore power, generator power. If we want to leave the dock and use the generator to power the boat, we're going to press the generator, which will bring up the meter and the starting sequence button. We're going to just touch that. It's going to go through its pre-start sequence, and when it's finished, it'll start the generator. Now, it takes about 20 seconds, depending on the temperature. Now, once the voltage meter shows us we're up to 240 volts, we can go back to the source page. We're going to depress this, and we see the plug is highlighted with these red bars, top and bottom. We're going to turn that off by depressing that off button, and then tell the generator to take over. So everything is done automatically in the engine room. So when you see the generator highlighted, that means that the source of electricity for the ship is now being powered by the generator. If we go back here, we have the generator, press the snowflake, turn the shore power cord off, turn the generator on. Now the whole ship is being powered by the generator. We can unplug the shore power cords, put them away, and we'll be ready to leave the dock. The two blue lines are now showing that the flow of electricity is coming from the generator to the ship, generator to air conditioning. When we come back in at the end of our trip, we're going to reverse it. We're going to plug in the shore power cords. We're going to turn off the generator flow. And we're going to have the shore power cord be the source of electricity. Go back here, press the socket, off with the generator. Source for the ship will now be from shore power. We're going to go back to the generator voltage page, press stop, and the generator stops. We go back here, the flow of electricity is now coming from the shore power cords to the ship and the air conditioning. And that's all there is to it. Let's go back to the home page for a recap of the icons. The plug goes to the electrical source page, shore power or generator. Light bulb are all the lights in the boat. Turn them on, turn them all off from the central location. The snowflake brings up the climate control page. Tankage, black water tanks, freshwater tank. By pressing the tank, it shows you what's in the tank and what it is. Fresh water, 53%. Battery brings up all the battery icons, house batteries, engine batteries, thruster batteries, and generator battery. Push one of the icons and it shows you the generator has 13.9 volts because the generator is a 12-volt system. Everything else on the boat is 24. Go back to the home page. There's one other page. This is a network node page. Everything in the boat is networked wirelessly, and this is used in troubleshooting. It's not really for the boat owner to use. It's for prestige and technicians. This is a musical beeper page. If you get fresh water that's low, it'll tell you it's going to beep. If the holding tank gets too high, it would beep. You can set it to however you want it. This is the default. I would leave it at that. This is not used. This here is tools which require a code from Prestige to the technician, not for the owner. This is a calendar, October the 10th, 2022. And this is a clock to set the system clock. So right now it's 12:24. We'll go back to the home page, and that's where we're at for the explanation of the Chabert system.